These next clips you're about to see are when I almost dropped out back in October 2022. And just a little disclaimer, I was having a bad day. It really wasn't all that bad. I know that many people are in much worse circumstances than I was in that video, but I just wanted to share this with you because I just did a video on dropping out of college and some tips and tricks and some helpful insight, hopefully, that I'll put right here, I think, in the info cards if you want to go watch that. And I found that video in my camera roll today and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this. And so it was interesting to see how my mindset has shifted since I graduated, since I got older, since I've had a little bit more experience. And the year did get better after that video. It was just like so early in the school year, I felt like the end was nowhere in sight. And you'll see what I am saying in that video. You can tell how upset I was because I'm usually all bubbly and happy in these videos, but in that video I was just a little sad and I decided to film it because I don't know, I knew I was gonna post it one day probably. So my mindset since then has changed a little bit. I guess I've gained some resilience since then. Like, life is just hard, okay, whatever. And like I said, I was just having a bad day, so I was still working hard. I was just overwhelmed and stressed and not wanting to do it anymore. But anyway, I thought I would just come on right before you see the video. And I hope it makes you feel like you're not so alone, because that's kind of the purpose of me posting this, is that you're not alone. Everyone gets overwhelmed and stressed and tired. So yeah, see you later. Enjoy. I look rough today. Rough. I don't know. I wanted to film a video today, and this isn't the one that I wanted to film, but the one that I wanted to film requires some planning and like focus, and I just don't have that today at all. So I'm going to talk about something that I've been feeling like I've wanted to do for a long time, but I can't, and it's not a good idea. You hear so much about dropping out and wanting to drop out of college, and it's true. I mean, lol. Obviously people want to drop out of college because it's hard. And yeah, it's hard. And it's so hard to see the finish line, like once you're done and out of there and whatever. And yeah, it's just lame. And I've just been like this today because I'm pretty sure I made a pretty bad grade on this one exam I took today for this one class that I have. And I don't know, it's just so annoying because I work so hard and I have great grades, but it just sucks when you don't do well. Like, that just sucks, you know? So I'm just chilling here because I wish I could do YouTube all the time. School takes up a lot of my time, and then the rest of the time I'm like trying to keep up with my family and showering and grocery shopping and cooking. And it's fine, it's whatever. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. But I don't know, I'm just going through it this year. This is my last year, and we are already like about 2 months through it, and it's fine. Like, there are just some days are better than others, and today is just one of those days. But this year it's been worse. Like, the bad days have been more often than in the previous years. Anyway, all to say, my advice when you feel like this is such a bad day, I want to drop out, I really hate it here, I don't like college, I'm so alone, and just remember the finish line, the goal, anything that you're looking forward to in the future. It could be the near future, like maybe you're really looking forward to Thanksgiving break or whatever it may be. Just keep focusing on that and be like, okay, I only have this much more time, this many more things to do before this happens. You gotta keep your eyes on the big prize, because then you will drop out. No, I said that all wrong. Give me a minute. I've been so tired today and my head's not working. I mean, if you've started in college and you are considerably the way through, but then for some reason this one semester is like, wow, I really don't like it, then you may need to change your major, or you may just need to tough it out. I don't know. Being in my situation, like, I am so focused on just finishing because I've never really fit into my college or my college town, but I've stayed there just because it's like, oh, just tough it out. Oh, I changed my major again. It's such a good financial decision or whatever. Like, the school that I'm going to costs not much at all compared to other schools that I could have gone to. And so it's all of that has just kept me there. And you know, like, the more classes I take, the more classes I finish, then I'm like, well, I've already gone this far, why would I quit now? And like, when I'm older, like, I'm only 20, like, I probably will like that I stuck it through and got a degree. And that's all true. And I know for some people, they're like, you know, school's just not for me, it's not for me, it's whatever. I mean, I've known some people who didn't go to school and then go back when they're like 22 and try to do a community college course, and they're just like, it's not for me, and then they go back to whatever job they were working, and you know, it's whatever. Sometimes that actually is the case. Like, you don't have to go to school to be happy and to live how you want to live and to follow your dreams. Like, you don't have to go to school in every single situation. But if you're considering dropping out right now and you've done a lot of work, then I think you should finish. That's what I'm saying. Woo! It's so rambly. Where's my cat? Kitty. Okay. She looks too cozy for me to pick her up right now. And it's so crazy when and it's so crazy when I start talking, then I think about, like, there are so many different roads people are on. Like, I have a friend who got an associate's degree, I think. I don't know, actually. Well, she did 2 years of college, and now she's like trying to figure it out in a 1-year gap year, or maybe longer. Who knows? She might not go to school again. I don't know what she's thinking. But like, that's a totally different path that I feel like a lot of people don't consider, like getting an associate's degree at a community college and then going from there. Maybe they never use it. Maybe they go on to become a doctor. I don't know. And then other people do it like 4 years straight, bachelor's degree, just push through it, boom, you're done. Other people like me switched majors so many times and then somehow are still graduating in 3 years with lots and lots of overtime. But that is so worth it to me. I think if I did a 4th year after this year, then I would just be like, bruh, is it really worth it? And it's only because I've never really fit in with my college town. I don't know what it is about it. It's small. It's kind of lame. So maybe that's it. And I just want to do big things, you know what I mean? And just like, I just feel like I'm on a totally different wavelength than the town my college is in. I don't know if you guys can relate or not, but. And then my other friend went to school for not even a full semester and then dropped out, and now she's living her dream, like actually living her dream, and that is so inspiring. And I have other friends who never went to college and they're doing like sales stuff, and that is so cool. And I have tons of other people I went to high school with who are in college and plan to be like lawyers, political workers, doctors, nurses, all that good stuff. It's just crazy seeing how things change as soon as you become 18 and graduate high school, and then you're like, okay, now the entire rest of my life is up to me. So that's what I'm doing. And that exam today just like made me so sad. I was like, dang, really? But then you look back on all the hard work you've done and it's like, oh my gosh, you gotta chill out. It's okay if I get a C in this class or a B or whatever. I'm just so crazy about my grades, you know? It's hard to not be crazy about your grades. I feel like that's the one thing that keeps me going is like, well, I'm doing so well that I gotta keep it up. So I keep being motivated to do schoolwork, even though I don't like it. You know what I mean? Crazy out here. I'm really just rambling. I really just wanted to make a rambly talk video. And it's starting to get cold outside and all that good stuff. That's all I gotta say. If you haven't figured it out, like your life or your whole entire life story, then it's okay. It is fine, but it's hard to not have it all together. I mean, it'd be ridiculous if I had it all together at 20 years old. That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, you got this. Everyone has bad days. That's all I gotta say, really. I hope any of that made sense. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Have a great day.